From the Calabrian coast to the runways of Paris and Milan,
This way over here.
Gianni Versace's journey from small-town southern Italy to international fame saw him not just dress the stars, but freeze them in time. If you haven't got a big ego, he once said, forget it. This, the designer who created the very concept of the supermodel. But in 1997, it ended abruptly and in tragedy after he was shot outside his Miami home.
Police say this was a premeditated shooting, possibly the work of serial killer Andrew Cunanan.
He was a great person. He was he really loved what he did. He loved designing. He loved putting on great shows.
Now, a major retrospective at the Arches Gallery in central London is spotlighting his impact in Britain.
Let's talk about the dress behind you, the Marilyn Monroe dress. What can you tell me about it?
That's my personal favorite dress. And Andy Warhol obviously features in Marilyn Monroe's legacy. She has reached icon status because of his artwork. And then to print that same artwork into the fabric of a dress and send Naomi Campbell down the catwalk wearing it is just a moment again that captured how genius he was.
We live now in this era where we're all obsessed with identity and spectacle. And I think this is what he understood very early. So you had in the front row all the rock stars, of course Elton John and all the others. He was the one who said, okay, these supermodels need to be paid $10,000 per their performance.
He was really instrumental at that very important time when Diana was, leaving the royal family. She had the freedom of being able to choose what she wears, and she wasn't under the constrictions of the palace anymore. And to shift and be dressed in Versace, it was quite empowering. What he did with Elton John and empowering that sort of sensual, interesting side to men's fashion and putting it up on stage, and to have both George Michael and Elton John singing a duet of Don't Let the Sun Go Down. We all remember that song, and it was just a moment that was brought together by Versace. They're both wearing Versace. They were both in this very close-knit group.
This way, guys.
I consider him like an architect of the 90s. He was one of the first influencers. I mean, we use the word now all the time.
Something died with him and also with this time.
Many colors, a lot of leather and gold together, which looked amazing.
Someone who was there at the time was Marcus Schankenberg, Gianni Versace's favourite supermodel and a close friend of the designer.
This is you.
Oh yeah, that's Men Without Ties cover. I did my favorite shoot ever, I think. I had a crush on Stephanie Seymour too, and I had to be naked all day with her for 5 days. I had to focus and think about all my builds and stuff so I wouldn't get too excited there, but it came out pretty good anyways.
Yeah. You're often described as kind of the last great male supermodel. What was that time like?
It was amazing. I mean, it was the supermodel era. It's funny, I was thinking, I wonder what the next generation supermodels are going to be, but it never happened. I mean, the designers started using celebrities on the cover of magazines and for advertising and stuff. So it was really the moment. The 90s was the supermodel era, and I was very fortunate to be part of that. Everyone wanted to work for Gianni. Who knows what he would have created if he was still alive, would have been amazing to see.
From his mother's small seamstress business to a global fashion house worth billions, you can see the looks Versace created along the way until March next year.